Eagle double G.
Hey y'all, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I guess today, y'all, I'm just in a talkative mood. So this video that I'm doing is a complaint about my physical therapist. Now, y'all, you know I had my knee surgery last Thursday, and I started physical therapy Monday, okay? So I had my evaluation. You know, when you go to physical therapy, the first visit, you really don't do anything. You know, they just bend you up a little bit and see where they need to get you to. They evaluate you. Okay. So on the second visit, which was Wednesday, I go in and I am using my crutch. And I, had the bandage still on my knee. So the reason why I put the bandage on my knee is because every time my knee scrapes up against something, I have stitches in it, so it hurts. So when I had come before, she had told me that if it feels more comfortable for me to have the bandage on when I'm actually walking around, then, for support of my knee, then to leave it on. Now, I knew that I could hobble a little bit without my crutches, but when I got with my son and he saw me walking, he was like, "Mom, you walk a few feet and then your leg kind of buckles." He was like, I want you to use your crutches when we walk outside." He was like, "Because I'm afraid that you're going to fall." So what happened is when I got to the physical therapy place, my son pulled up, and walks me in, and then he goes to park the car. So what I told him is, I said, "I'm going to go on ahead and walk up, and you know where it is. Just come up when you're done. You can't go in the back with me anyway." So I get up there and the physical therapist comes out to get me, and she takes me in the back. And then, after I did the little warm up, before they start, you know, putting you through your paces, we're standing there waiting for the stairs because she wants me to go up and down the stairs. And so she turns to me and she says, "I hope you don't take this the wrong way, because like when I say stuff like this, people take it the wrong way." Now, first of all, soon as she said that, I knew that I was going to be taking it the wrong way. Y'all know what I mean? So I was standing there. I was like, what is she talking about? So she says, "I think you've been babying your knee." So I said something like, um, "What do you mean, babying my knee?" She was like, "I think you haven't really been putting your knee through the paces and, walking on it like you should." Now, mind you, y'all, I had just had the knee surgery Thursday and it was the next Monday. So 3 days, basically 3 days. So I told her, I said, "Well, I don't think I agree." I said, "The first couple days was really bad with the pain." I said, "And pretty much I just hobbled around my second floor. I attempted to go down the stairs, but it was so painful that I just had a feeling that if I got halfway and my knee gave out, that I would tumble down the rest of the stairs." Now, mind you, y'all, I got 14 stairs to get to my second floor. I counted them the day before I had my surgery. You know how you're trying to plan everything and how you're going to do stuff. So the first couple days, I did not take the stairs. Now, so you figure Friday and Saturday, I did not do the stairs. Had my surgery on Thursday. Sunday, I said to myself, I said, "Rachel, I think you can get down them stairs." I was like, "I think I can do it." So like I told y'all, the first day when I went to go down the stairs, I was going to walk down them, just hold on and take my time. But something said, you all doped up on this Percocet, Vicodin, and all the other shit that you're taking for your spine. You're a little dizzy. You might not fall down the stairs because of your knee. You might tumble down these 14 damn stairs because you're so geeked up on pain meds. So what I did, y'all, is I scooted down. Okay, so I scooted down the stairs, went downstairs, made me something to eat, and then I came back upstairs. So that day, I was going up and down. Mind you, this is the third day or whatever, the second day. Wait a minute. Friday was the first day. Oh yeah, this is the third day. So I started going up and down the stairs. So the first time I scooted down, and y'all, when I tell you that it was hurting so bad just to scoot down, look, they shaved part of my fucking kneecap and then my thigh bone. And I think when I go back, I got some talk for this bitch next time. But anywho, so I did go up and down the stairs. Okay, then I knew that I was going to be having visitors over. You know, people come over with balloons and just to check on you and all that stuff. So y'all, I'm a bit of a neat freak. So that Sunday, not only did I go up and down the stairs, I cleaned my bathroom, mopped it and everything, swept everything, y'all. You know how you clean because if somebody go to your bathroom, you want it to be smelling fresh and all that. Clean my goddamn bathroom, straightened up my room, vacuumed upstairs. Now I did all this. Third day of my goddamn surgery. The third day, y'all. And you know, changed my bed. So, you know, I was thinking, okay, you know, I've been in my bed for 2 days. I don't want my room to smell sour because I can't go down the stairs. People were going to have to visit with me in my room. So I wanted my room to be fresh, straightened up here. Now, once my guests left, I had to go back downstairs to lock the door. Now, what my son had did the night before is I let him know that I was having guests. So, y'all, he left the front door unlocked. I told him to leave the front door unlocked. We live in the cul-de-sac, and not to say that I live in an area where nothing can happen, but our neighbors are so close that if I screamed out, they could hear me. So, and I know everybody, so I felt kind of safe, but I knew that my son wouldn't be over until the next morning, so I didn't want to leave the door unlocked another night. So what I did is when my guests left, I went down the stairs again. Now, mind you, y'all, this is the third day. So it got so good to me, I said, well, okay, I done took all this stuff off my bed, and you know, I got these pajamas that I've been wearing for the last 3 days. I'm going to do a load of laundry. So y'all, to get down my basement stairs is about 11 stairs. So not only did I go from upstairs to downstairs, I went down the basement, put in a load of clothes, came on back up all them stairs, 11 stairs for the basement, 15 stairs or 14 stairs for my upstairs, you know, whatever. And then once I need to put the stuff in the dryer, went back down the basement, did my thing, came on back upstairs. I thought I'm doing good. So for this bitch to say something like that, now granted, I am still using the crutches, and here's why I use the crutches. I use the crutch because I will go to walk, and the way I described it to her is like my leg collapses. She says, she uses the word give out, and I said yeah, and I said I don't use the crutches in the house because walking outside and walking in the house, it's totally different. You know, I can walk all cock-legged and, you know, hobbled up or, you know, to the side or however I need to get around in the house. But when you're out in public, you don't want to walk like you a damn paraplegic. So, you know, I use the crutch outside because, you know, I want to be upright and, you know, not looking all crazy and stuff. And also, too, I don't want to fall outside, you know, and be stressed out on the sidewalk somewhere. So it gives me a certain level of comfort. You know, I have told y'all that I have worked in the healthcare field and before, and it's something that, and I don't know if I'm being paranoid, but just bear with me here. It's something that I have noticed. It's like my eyes are open to like the difference that they show black patients and white patients. It's almost like I'm supposed to be super fucking woman. I done just had surgery 3 days before. They removed my meniscus and shaved my thigh bone and my fucking knee bone. But I'm supposed to be fucking river dancing 2 to 3 days later. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. You know, and then I was so, you know, intent and in tune to doing my physical therapy that when she first said it, I didn't catch it. So when she said, I think you've been babying it, I was like, I would have to disagree. And she was like, well, you're still on the crutches. I said, well, the doctor told me to be on the crutches the first, that he wanted me on the crutches the first 3 days. I said, and the only reason why I'm on the crutch today, now here I am explaining, is because I haven't walked outside. I said, and when I went to walk away, my son was behind me and he was like, Ma, I think you need those crutches. He was like, your leg is giving out every 2 steps. So my son told me to stand still. He unlocked my door and went back in and got my crutches, you know? Bitch, don't tell me. And then another thing I noticed, like the surgeon that did my spine surgery, y'all, when I tell y'all that it felt like he did not want to touch me, the only time that man literally touched my skin is when he actually did the surgery. And I'm thinking he touched me because y'all know I was unconscious, you know, put to sleep. I suppose he did the surgery. He never touched me. And the reason why I kind of noticed it is when I was told that I was going to need spine surgery, of course, I got a second opinion. And I've told y'all that I'm from Cleveland. So what I did is I drove back to Cleveland Clinic, you know, and I set up to have my second opinion done there. Now, when I met with the Cleveland Clinic doctor, he was touching me all over, you know, touching my arm, my neck. He was doing little exercises with me that caused him to put his hands on my hair. You know, like he would put his hands on both sides of my head and he would say, I'm going to slowly turn your head, you know, this way. You tell me when you feel a pull. You know, he took me through paces. You know, he took my hand and was doing things with my fingers and, you know, just doing all kinds of stuff. We pulled up, after he did that, he pulled up my x-ray, my MRI. He was pointing out things and helping me to understand what was going on in my body. And after that appointment with the doctor that did the second opinion, I actually wanted him to do the surgery. I even discussed right there in the office. I said, you know what? This experience that I had with you was so totally different than the guy that I've been seeing that I wish I could have the surgery done here at Cleveland Clinic. And his name was Dr. Jason Savage. And he says, ma'am, I can do the surgery if you want. So I said, really? And he said, yeah, now here's why I didn't get it done in Cleveland Clinic. I live 2.5 to 3 hours drives from Cleveland. So what I asked the doctor, I said, would I be in any condition after I have the surgery, since it's a, you know, same day surgery, to drive back to the city that I live in? And he said, you know, first he asked me, how long is the drive? And I said, it's, you know, a little over 2 hours, you know, depending on traffic, you know, it could be up to 3 hours, you know. But he said, well, I wouldn't feel comfortable and I don't think that you should be driving that far after a spine surgery. He said, maybe if you can give yourself 2, 3, he said even up to a week to kind of convalesce here in Cleveland. And then at that point, I would feel comfortable with you riding back, because I wouldn't be driving, you know, someone would drive me. He said, then I would feel more comfortable with you driving then. Now, I do have a brother that lives in Cleveland, but my brother's house, he's a bachelor. It is not set up for him to be nursing me for a week. Let's just keep it real. You know, bachelors are not the neatest of fellas. My brother would have tried, but I wouldn't have felt comfortable. So that was what pushed me to go ahead and have the surgery with the doctor in the city that I live in, that I really didn't like the motherfucker. The only reason why I had the surgery with him is because I had done my research on him and his credentials were really good. You know, I couldn't dispute that even though he didn't have the greatest of bedside manner with people of color, he was a good doctor, you know, as far as knowing his shit when it came to the spine. And I wanted to go to a doctor that was very well versed in spinal issues, because a lot of people had warned me about having back surgery. You know, a lot of people said people will go through those surgeries, they'll have it and then still be having problems, which is exactly what happened to me. But the point that I was trying to make is, a lot of times when we as people of color go to stuff like this, they kind of treat us different, you know? And I'm not even going to say kind of, they do. And I've been noticing this. And then, like I told the lady, look, I work in the medical field. I said, my job, part of one portion of my job was to approve, you know, different type of authorizations for hospitals and stuff, and one of them that I did was physical therapy, which was one of the the easiest ones I did. You know, when I go back, y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. If the bra says anything else that I don't like, I'm asking for another physical therapist, because I'm there trying to get, you know, my range of motion back and to get very mobile, you know, to get my mobility back. I don't need this bitch putting seeds of doubt in my mind. Now, I thought I was doing good to be going up and down the stairs the third morning after having knee surgery, a meniscal tear where they removed my meniscus and shaved my motherfucking thigh bone and my goddamn knee bone. Y'all heard the video that I put out where the doctor is explaining to my son everything that was going on with my knee before he did the surgery, and then showing my son pictures of before and after they went in there and did whatever they need to do with my son. It's not like I'm making this shit up. You know, my motherfucking knee was fucked up. I'm only 52 years old. Y'all, I did not fall down. I did not have an accident. I don't know how I did all that damage to my goddamn knee. But for this bitch to be sitting up talking about, well, I just feel that you've been babying it. I said, you know, what? You know, I just had surgery, bitch, Thursday, and this is goddamn Monday. What do you think the next day I was supposed to leap out the bed, like I said, and start river dancing, bitch? Y'all, when I tell y'all, the next day after my surgery, well, pretty much, you know, I told y'all I was hurting when I woke up. You know, like I woke up, I was like, God damn, because I've never woken up from a surgery and been in pain. And y'all, I've had 2 C-sections. You know that anesthesia be on you for a minute, and you at least got a few hours before everything come back to life. No, this time, soon as I woke up, I came to saying, oh, my goddamn knee hurt. And then it started to build. Hell, to show you that I was in pain, they gave me 2 damn Percocet before I left the motherfucking hospital. And then after that, it built all day to where by the middle of the night, y'all, my motherfucking knee was hurting so bad I thought I was going crazy. And then the next day, oh my God, it was hurting so bad. I'm not going to say that it hurt as bad as when I had my C-sections, but y'all, it was up there. That shit hurt. I was sitting here, and I'm not a big literal crybaby. Now, I say all the time that I'm a big baby, but I don't actually break down and crying like that. But that day, those first 2 days, Friday and Saturday, y'all, I was crying. Every time that I moved my knee and, oh my God, just to lift it, I was crying. I'm not even going to sit up here and act like I wasn't. And it's because that shit hurt. Now, like I said, when I go back to this bitch, I go back to her Tuesday and the Wednesday of, you know, next week. And really, I'm not even supposed to have physical therapy back to back like that. I'm supposed to have physical therapy and then a day in between before I have the other one to recover from the shit that they did to you the previous day. But this bitch is off. And so I had to schedule them back to back, which Tuesday when I go, I'm about to tell her that I don't think I want to have the Wednesday session, because the Wednesday that I go for physical therapy, y'all, that's the day I get my goddamn stitches out. And I know with them pulling these stitches out my knee, I ain't gonna be feeling like fucking with no physical therapy. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe I won't change it, because I need my temper to be on on 1,000 when I go visit that bitch so I can read her ass. Maybe I should keep that appointment. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm going to want my knee to be on fire. And then, you know, for them tugging these goddamn barbed wire ass stitches out my damn knee. And then have to deal with her ass. But yeah, y'all, I just was sitting here thinking about her. And what made me think about it is, like today, I'm planning on giving my house not a thorough cleaning because I just live here by myself. It's not like anybody in here is tearing up the house. But by me not being able to get up and down the stairs, my house is not cleaned the way I like it clean. You know how when you're at home, it's a certain way that after you clean your house, you feel like, now everything is clean. I can go take my little shower and, you know, the house is clean. I'm clean for that matter, and you just feel this sense of cleanliness. That's how I feel. But I was sitting here thinking, if I can vacuum, run up and downstairs, clean the upstairs and downstairs, how you gonna tell me that I've been babying my goddamn knee? Y'all, I guess you could tell that made me feel some kind of way. So I'm gonna get on out of here, but I want y'all to tell me, have you ever experienced a situation with a doctor or his support staff, or like me, a physical therapist, where you're in there and they're telling you something or explaining something, and you look up and you realize, wait a minute, are they trying to be shady or talk down to me? Or you're not looking for it, but it just hits you, and then you're saying, oh, okay, wait a minute, let me get her together. Because, you know, instead of her asking me like, Rachel, have you been walking around? Have you tried to put weight on your knee? Have you gone up and down stairs? No, she just assumed. I guess because my knee was swollen. Well, hell, I just had surgery. And don't compare me to anybody else. Everyone's recovery. You know, I know she deals with probably hundreds of patients a year where she's helping them rehab after surgery. But everyone's pain tolerance is different. Everyone's level of recovery or the speed to which they recover is different. So I thought, you know, to be going up several flights of stairs 3 days in is pretty good. I don't give a damn what this raggedy bitch says. Y'all, let me get off here because I'm just going on and on. Leave down in the comments what y'all think of what I'm saying. If you've experienced something like this, I would be curious to know. And also, if you want to drop some advice down in the comment section of how you would handle her when you went back for your third physical therapy session, you know what? I would want that advice, because maybe I'm being a little paranoid, but I'm not a person that gets angry or, you know, upset easily. But when I thought about what she said to me, yeah, you get home and you be like, was this bitch trying to be shady? Because at the time I was so intent on, let's get started. Let's get this physical therapy going. Because y'all, I've been in pain since last September. So I wanted to get going. You know, let's get this knee back together. I wouldn't focus on what she was saying. You get what I mean? So put it down in the comment section, y'all. As always, y'all, thank you for watching my video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.